Hey friends, welcome to the Time for Living podcast, your ultimate guide to finding the time you need to crush your business dreams while still having time to live your one beautiful life. I'm your host, Lucy Clark, a devoted boy mum, dedicated business owner and time-finding expert. Say goodbye to the I'm too busy mindset that's holding you back from growing your online business. No more feeling overwhelmed or stuck in the same place year after year. Each week, we'll dive deep into strategies for being intentional with your precious time so you can hit those business goals while still making time for yourself and your family. If you're ready to create more time, get practical tips and prioritize the steps that will make the biggest impact on your business and life, then you're in the right spot. Pop in your earbuds, steal a quiet moment, and let's find time together. Today, we're diving into a game-changing strategy that's going to help you free up time, get more done, and still have the energy for the things that matter most. And if you're a busy mom, you're in the right place. Now, I know the constant feeling, you're juggling a million things, right? You've got laundry, meal prep, work, and school drop-offs. And let's not even talk about extracurricular activities. I see you nodding. But here's the thing. Many of us are not just busy moms. We're also entrepreneurs or building side hustles. So not only are we running the household and taking care of the family, but we're also trying to grow a business or kickstart a new passion project. That's why finding pockets of time in our day isn't just about surviving. It's about creating space to actually move the needle in our online businesses and take steps towards our goals. Today, I've got a solution for you. And no, it's not some magic wand that'll suddenly make 48-hour days appear. Although wouldn't that be amazing? Instead, we're going to talk about a practical, super effective hack called time stacking. This is all about being more intentional with the time you already have. Because let's be real, finding more time isn't about squeezing hours out of thin air. It's about making the most of the time we've got. And time stacking is how we do that. Are you ready? Let's go. So what exactly is time stacking? And no, it's not multitasking in the chaotic, I'm doing 10 things poorly at once kind of way. Time stacking is all about layering tasks that can be done simultaneously without compromising the quality of either. It's strategic, intentional, and dare I say it, fun? Picture this, you're sitting on the sidelines during soccer practice, scrolling through Instagram. I've been there. We've all been there. But what if you use that time to listen to an inspiring podcast? Like this one, wink, or catch up on an audiobook that'll help you with your business or personal growth. Same 30 minutes, but now you're getting things done that'll make you feel more productive and energized. That's time stacking in action. Or maybe you've got a basket of laundry that's calling your name. Instead of grumbling about it, because laundry is relentless, right? You can take that time to call a friend you've been meaning to catch up with or listen to that webinar replay. You're still getting the laundry done. Hallelujah, but you're also knocking out another task in the process. Win-win. Let's get real for a second. I know some of you are thinking, wait, isn't that just glorified multitasking? I hear you, but time stacking is not about juggling a million things at once and feeling scattered. Instead, it's about pairing tasks in a way that makes sense and doesn't leave you frazzled. Think about it. You wouldn't try to answer emails while deep in a creative brainstorming session, right? That's a recipe for stress and subpar work. But doing a little bit of social media engagement while waiting in line for a prescription, cooking dinner while the kids practice their spelling words at the kitchen counter, you're pairing tasks that require different parts of your brain or level of focus, which means you're still doing both things well, just at the same time. Now let's get nerdy for a minute, okay? Science actually backs this up. Our brains are wired to focus on one thing at a time, which is why traditional multitasking can make us feel so scattered. But when you combine a low-focus task like vacuuming or unloading the dishwasher with a passive task like listening to an audiobook, your brain is totally on board. You're staying engaged without feeling mentally stretched too thin. You're making the most of those little pockets of time that would otherwise slip away unnoticed. It's like finding bonus time in your day. And honestly, what we're all about here on Time for Living is finding ways to live more intentionally and feel more in control of our time. Time stacking is such a simple way to do that without adding more stress or complexity to your day. So let's embrace those science-backed wins, shall we? We can break it down even further and get super practical, because I know you're probably thinking, Lucy, this sounds great, but how can I actually do this in my crazy busy life? I got you. Here are a few real-life ways you can start time stacking today. During your morning commute or school drop-off, you can use this time to listen to an audiobook, catch up on a business podcast, or practice mindfulness with a guided meditation app. Boom, you're driving, but you're also learning or centering yourself for the day. Meal preparation. Got dinner to prep? Turn on that webinar replay or practice Spanish on Duolingo. Your dinner still gets prepared and you're adding value to your day. At doctor's or dentist visits, instead of scrolling, try using that time to plan out your weekly schedule, brainstorm ideas for your side hustle, or catch up on those emails. It's the perfect time to clear your inbox when you're in the waiting room. Walking the dog or exercise. Take your exercise to the next level by tuning into a motivational podcast, reflecting on your goals, or mentally preparing for your day. You're moving your body and moving your life forward. Talk about efficiency. Just the other day, I was sitting at my son's hair appointment, because kids seem to grow hair at lightning speed. And in that 30 minutes that I had blocked off for hair appointment in my calendar, instead of mindlessly scrolling, I tackled some of my digital clutter. I mean, how many photos do we take to get just the right shot of our kids, right? I used that time to clear out the extras, and let me tell you, it felt so good to make progress. I'll be diving into clearing out digital clutter and how it can free up even more time in future episodes, so stay tuned for that. It is one of the most overlooked but highly beneficial areas for time stacking. And here's how you can do it. Imagine you're sitting in the car during your child's music lesson or waiting in the line at the grocery store. Instead of reading the magazine headlines, use this time to clear out your digital clutter. Open your phone and start organizing your digital files and folders on Google Drive or iCloud. Delete those unnecessary photos, remove or archive your old outdated documents, or unsubscribe to newsletters that you never read. These small tasks might seem insignificant, but they add up and can save you hours in the long run. Also, you can use the time while your kids are doing their homework to go through your digital notes and to-do lists. Merge duplicate tasks, update deadlines, and ensure everything is synced across all your devices. This not only keeps your digital space organized, but also helps you stay on top of your tasks and projects. Another great way to use time stacking is to plan and prepare content for your business or blog. While you're vacuuming, you can listen to a podcast or webinar related to your industry and take mental notes or jot down ideas on your phone. Later, during your morning commute or while walking the dog, you can flesh out those ideas into fully fledged content plans. Use the time spent waiting in traffic to brainstorm article titles, social media posts, or even script out videos. These tiny pockets of time can help you stay ahead in your content calendar and ensure you always have a steady stream of engaging content for your audience. Now, before you go all in on time stacking, a quick word of caution. Not every moment needs to be stacked. We're all about balance here. There are certain moments that are sacred and deserve your full attention, like spending time with your family, reading a bedtime story to your kids, or taking a much-needed mental break. Not fill every single one with productivity. So be kind to yourself, okay? Use it when it makes sense, but also give yourself permission to just be sometimes. Rest and relaxation are just as important as productivity, so ensure you're not overloading yourself with too many tasks at once. Remember, part of living intentionally is also knowing when to take a break and focus on yourself. You deserve moments of rest, whether it's sipping a cup of tea in silence or enjoying time with your family, free of distractions. All right, so you're sold on time stacking. You're ready to start reclaiming those hidden moments in your day, but where to begin? Don't worry, I've got a simple 4-step action plan for you. The first one is to track your time. Before you can start stacking, you need to know where your time is going. Take a day or two and track how you spend every minute. Use a planner or even just a note-taking app on your phone to log every activity, no matter how small. Yes, even those 5 minutes waiting for your coffee to brew, you'll be surprised where those hidden pockets of time show up. Step 2 is to identify your stackable tasks. Make a list of tasks you can pair together. Things like folding laundry, driving, meal prepping, or cleaning are great for stacking, with passive tasks like listening to podcasts, audiobooks, or catching up on emails. Step 3, please start small. Don't try to overhaul your entire routine at once. Start with 1 or 2 stackable tasks and see how it goes. For instance, if you're used to scrolling through social media during your morning commute, replace that with listening to a motivational podcast or audiobook. Step 4, celebrate your wins. When you find yourself gaining back those precious minutes, celebrate. Whether it's clearing out 10 unnecessary emails or organizing a folder on your computer, Every little bit of time you reclaim is a step towards feeling more in control of your day. And remember, for those of you building a business, these extra pockets of time can help you get ahead. And whether it's brainstorming for your next big launch or doing some learning for your side hustle, trust me, every little bit counts. So if you're ready to really dive into time stacking and do the practical work, I've got something just for you. I created a simple workbook that walks you through these 4 steps: tracking your time, identifying stackable tasks, starting small, and celebrating your wins. This workbook is perfect for helping you put these strategies into action and start freeing up more time in your day. You can grab it by heading over to timeforliving.co/podcast/episode 02 or checking the link in the show notes. I can't wait for you to try it out. So there you have it. I've explained the time management hack of time stacking that you need in your life, especially if you're a busy mum who's juggling all the things. Remember, this isn't about becoming a productivity machine. It's about finding ways to maximize your time so that you can focus on the things that matter most to you. When you're a mom and also an entrepreneur, this is how you carve out those precious moments to grow your business without feeling like you're constantly sacrificing time with your family. Some days you'll nail the time stacking game, and other days life will happen, and that's okay. Progress, not perfection, is the goal here. I hope today's episode has inspired you to look at your time a little differently and find ways to stack those moments for more freedom, less stress, and more joy in your life. You've got this. Happy stacking. Hey friends, thank you so much for tuning in to the Time for Living podcast today. If this episode inspired you to take action and save time, I'd be so grateful if you could leave a written review and subscribe over on Apple Podcasts. Your feedback means the world to me and helps us reach even more amazing people like you. If you know a friend who needs to hear this message, share this episode with them. And remember, your time is precious, so make every moment count. Until next time, keep dreaming, keep living, and keep making time for what matters most.